This Roadster is the most sold sports car on the planet. This is the Mazda MX5 two-door sports tech. And today, I'm going to find out why it's outsold all the other Sportsters on the planet. Hey everyone, I'm Steve, your events guy, and I'm back with another car review. So a massive shout out to Sandicliffe Mazda, who have loaned me this car this time for this review. And this is the Mazda MX5 convertible, 2-litre, and as you can see, she's an absolute beauty. Now, if you do want to see more of my car reviews and find out more about what I do, please go to my YouTube site and like and subscribe, and then you get notifications every time I do something. And if you like the videos and make comments, it makes me feel pretty good. So today I'm really keen to get behind the wheel of the MX5 and find out why this is outselling all of the sports cars on the planet. They sold over 1 million, so Mazda must be doing something right. This is the 4th generation, and I remember the 1st generation, and I always remember looking at it going, it looks fantastic, it looks like nothing else on the planet. Then you get in behind the wheel and you think, wow, they could have really done better on the interior. So I've not seen any of the other gens. This is the 4th gen, like I said, and so I'm very interested to see what's changed. And yeah, I'm going to take you with me. Now this bit is for all you geeks out there that love to have a look at an engine. This is the Skyactiv G 2-litre. This car is rear-wheel drive, 6-speed. It does about 37.2 miles per gallon. Top speed of 136 miles per hour, 0 to 60 in 6.5 seconds, and 184 brake horsepower. Now, I don't know any more than that, but there is a tech data sheet which will be posted in the description, so you geeks can go get it on down there. For a sports car, that boot space is pretty good. You're going to get 2 pieces of carry-on luggage in there, no problem. So that's fairly good for a sports car. You know, I mean, what are you expecting? The great thing is that when the hardtop comes down, it doesn't take up any of this space, and I really like that. Okay, so massive improvement on the inside of the MX5, and I'm loving it. I'm loving the leather, the chrome, the trim. I love the feel, and these bucket seats are amazing. They're really comfortable, and they're adjustable for such a small space, which is great. The steering wheel, I've read some reports that people were complaining that it was too small. I think it's perfect for this car. Again, maybe just like down to a personal preference. I can control everything I need to control from the steering wheel as well. So my cruise control and my entertainment system. It is adjustable as well, so it goes in and out, which as well as up and down. And I think that was a complaint that Mazda had previously, and they've gone and listened to the customer and they've fixed that. The screen is analog and digital, which I think having an analog speedo is a real throwback for me, and I love that. I think we're just keeping in touch with speed. And with the infotainment system, we have Mazda's system here. It's got sat-nav, 7-inch display here, Apple Play and Android can attach to it. So there's no wireless charging, but you've got your USB points. One of the things I don't like about a touchscreen, though, is that it gets smudged. Mazda thought of that, so Mazda have now given us a swivel knob here, which means that I can, I think they call it a swivel switch, and then I can adjust everything on there, which is kind of cool. Not a lot of space in here, so there's no glove compartment. Little compartment in here for your phone and some loose change. Little compartment in here for your gloves. But what do you expect? It's a sports, so there's not going to be a great deal of space in here. I'm a coffee snob, so I love my coffee. So my coffee holder is here, but it is detachable, and I can put it here, which is probably more comfortable for me, but it's going to be less comfortable for my passenger. So, you know, pros and cons. I'd rather have a coffee than a passenger. Another bad thing would be when the roof is up, you've got a blind spot here and here, so be more careful. However, safety features, which we'll cover that in a second to cover the blind spots, is that we have got rear parking camera, parking sensors. We've also got lane awareness, and we also have the blind spot indicators to give you warnings. So yeah, Mazda have thought of everything. I can't think of anything else I need to tell you. But there will be in the description a link to everything that's in here for all the stuff I've forgotten. And you guys are pretty good at telling me when I've got something wrong or when I need to add something. Okay, so test drive time. But before I get into the car details, one thing I have noticed from other MX5 drivers, when they see you driving an MX5, they give you a bit of a nod, give you a bit of a wave, and that's a cultural thing that I've only ever really seen with Land Rover Defender drivers and motorcyclists. So Mazda have stuck to what they know best: engine in the front, rear wheel drive, and an MX5 which is great fun to drive. And I think this actually might be the best drive yet. Now it has got sports suspension, and that makes it a little bit stiffer, but it's still surprisingly comfy, but really assured as you throw it into corners. Absolutely fantastic. So in this day and age of rising fuel prices, you'll be pleased to know that for a sports car, this is quite economic. So this is the Sports Tech version, and this gets about 37 miles per gallon. But the SEL version gets about 42. So that's not bad at all. The limited slip differential gives great traction in the corners, which makes okay drivers like me better. The engine is fantastic. I mean, if you're looking for straight line speed, this probably isn't it, but if you're looking at great speed and fun in the corners, it definitely is. The gearbox is fantastic. I mean, this gearbox is so good, it should be the reason why all automatic cars should be banned. With the roof up, it's surprisingly quiet, and it's a really nice ride, and the sound system's absolutely fantastic. But when the roof is down, you get a windswept free drive, and you get to listen to the roar of that engine. So should you buy an MX5? Well, if you're looking at the MX5, you're looking for a Sportster, and you'll find it very difficult to find a Sportster that gives you as much bang for your buck. It's great looking, great performance, superb handling. And now they've added all those creature comforts inside. I think when you look to the competitors, I'm not sure you're going to get as much value for money. So right now, if you want an iconic Sportster, this is it.
Check, check, check one, check two.